Nope, no, 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 so much nope.
Hello, hi, how are you doing? So, because everything is not working as we would have wanted, we're gonna play a different game than originally planned, which in this case is gonna be Breathage. So, this is a survival game that you play in space. Yes. So if you can't sleep, then I'm playing a game that you don't have to worry about. Story. Permadeath? No. Welcome everyone to my late night stream. I fix my camera and my hair. Give me a minute. I'm also taking my medicine. There's a mess help. I can't fix it. Fridays. Well, I'll try to be there for as much of them as I can. I cannot promise I'll be there for all of them, but man, they're good streams. Hi, Robot Man. The Red Ruin Softworks team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases. Therefore, we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's claw for something more useful. Yay, censorship.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
Ow.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
Spit. Ew. Ow, stop hitting me. I can't.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Year 2073, somewhere on the outskirts of the universe. Robots? It's robots. Hi, Zelda. Hey. You today. Chicken. Green Universe Broccoli Attack. Bye. Goodbye. Sir. Whoop. You're purring so loud today. Huh. Oh. I'm sure it's fine. Chapter 1, Lost in Space.
You lied to me.
Ow.
Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
Jerk. Green broccoli. Oh, no. You get tired of playing, turn your monitor upside down and have a completely new experience from a different perspective. Aggressive sarcasm. Yes, it's good. Ew. Gum. Chicken.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breath Edge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Blood gas leak. I'm so sorry. So
To
sorry.
stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
I put. Ah. Well, I guess that did it.
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
An object without any holes. Shears required. But, this gum?
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
Oh no, you have to use the chicky.
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Oh. Oh,
Take out
right.
the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to get your funeral
I got
ticket
you.
somewhere except for your face.
I got you.
You deserve some words of encouragement.
Ah,
That's
go.
impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
I have a scanner. Oh, it's my grandpa. One of the last photos of Grandpa, who didn't part with the chicken until his death. He really liked himself here, and I couldn't help putting this photo in a frame. Chiku Belch. Drink a dream. Expensive, unfiltered, dark taste, less and non-alcoholic. Something chosen by Grandpa solely because it's label. Although he always denied it, and it wrinkled his face when choking on this crap. Empty. Wait, let me read that. Let me. Warning, a real lady should not booze, especially if she's pregnant, because there's a risk of giving birth to a lowlife. 2. If you're drunk, do not drive a car, and do not try to operate complex machinery if you are not an idiot. 3. Excessive drinking is bad for your health. Traditional unpasteurized beer originating in some German village in 1516. This beer is kind of made from something used making beer, probably. Alcohol, 0%. Produced and released by Beer Co. Some nutrition stuff. Special for right. Carrot Top. It sure is. Survival guide. With a tape. Humorous survival guide recorded by one of Grandpa's friends. They even cut some shots out from some movie and put it in there. I don't think that such advice can be useful, but to be honest, this situation is somehow strangely similar to mine. There's even a chicken there. Oh. Beep. I said. Wait. Space, so dangerous, so unpredictable, just like your bladder. Oh. Ew. In space, you can find yourself left without the most valuable equipment at the... Not yet. Oh my god. Tip 2. Try to keep it all in. A thoughtless waste of resources can lead to your death. So don't pee on the generator. Explore the environment in search of aids and analytic. Whoa. That's meta. Oh, I have to go out there. Collect any valuable items in space, but be extremely cautious. Stop it. With due luck and diligence, you can repair the most valuable equipment. Nah, I can't read fast enough. Oh. Grim! Well, thanks for that, I guess. You stop. I told you to stop.
Just the antenna. You'll have to go into outer space.
No, don't make me go out there. I don't feel safe out there. Yes, exactly. You got it right. It's a book. It has pages inside, letters and numbers on these pages. It also has both corners and traces of greasy fingers. It smells like a book, looks like a book, and tastes no different from a book. It's not titled. I don't have... I don't know what any of this is. Oh, tasty nutritious is almost clean despite active anti-carrot propaganda. Carrots are still in demand. I wish they wouldn't throw the ends out the window. So we'll use filtered carrots. Carrot a day keeps the dentist away. Small carrots with a filter. But, like, because the censorship thing that we picked at the beginning. It's too good. Oh my god, really? 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 That actually mattered. Holy crap. Small carrots with a filter, usually they are just kept in the mouth. Sometimes they are chewed on. The soft core is pressed directly into your mouth or into the lungs. As luck would have it, quite a strange pastime for sure. Components: organic carrots without coloring or preserving agents. Excessive consumption of carrots can cause irreparable harm to health, like everything else excessive. Don't eat carrots in public places. Passive carrot eating can be dangerous. Throw carrot bits only in designated areas. Do not propagate rat. Okay, what? Yeah. Oh, it's the video. You need to shut up. Okay. Stop it.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
What? Oh, this is the one we were reading. Green Universe activists promise new terrorist attack. I'm not reading all that.
Headline.
But
the
hey.
probability of the liner crashing due to a terrorist attack is 65%.
Oh. Real blueprint. Grandpa's garage was full of such blueprints. With them, even a hamster could assemble a tiny helicopter for itself if it had the will and a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, can I... Oh, so a drill. Alcohol, which is ice and alkali. Fine metal battery, thick electric tape. Where do I get any of this? Do I really have to go outside? Can I just stay in here? good photo. It was taken 2 years before Grandpa's death. This jacket has outlived him and will probably outlive me as well. 2064. It wasn't worth blowing bubbles into the face of an immortal bird. The school wanted to sign me on as a sprinter after that race. That day I flew. Okay. All photo albums at home are filled with pictures of the chicken. A portrait with a dark background, a portrait with a light background, a master shot in the rain, a photo of it sitting heroically in a chair. This family heirloom now belongs to me, and I can't even get rid of it by giving it to anybody. Okay. My friends. A picture with the autographs of Grandpa's best friends. It's from the times when their crazy gangs went on, and they called it a Space Odyssey, which lasted almost a year, and put them on the blacklist of most bars on inhabited planets. They were really cool guys, all already gone. Okay. Play spacesuit. I need that, don't I? Okay. A typical calendar with girls, Miss September. Grandpa loved and carefully collected such things. I remember in my childhood, Miss December from Grandpa's collection got a fashionably painted mustache, and my ass got some wide strips from Grandpa's belt after this incident. Oh.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
That seems dangerous. Not gonna lie. What are the actual controls? Left hand, right hand, clockwise. Quick, fly, bank. Okay. The chicken was passed on in our family for generation to generation, but she loved Grandpa even more than worms, I think. And Grandpa always returned the affection. Oh. You've always been good looking, although my beard was not as thick in my childhood. By age of 3, it got better. Oh my god, little baby with a beard. Harry the cat was my first and last pet. He was a proud and good one. Even the chicken respected him, I guess. At least she attacked me more than him. I can put stuff in here. Okay. Put that in there. I don't want to take up all my space with pictures. Can I put the pictures back, maybe? Rubber. Thick electrical tape. That sounds useful. Put the pictures back. I don't know if I can. Oh. Can. I can put it wherever I want. Anywhere. Put the pictures. That's not how you do things. Stop it. You gotta use tape. Harry Meowder. That's right. Ooh. A rare edition of physics in several volumes. They say the one who reads all 50 books will become the person who read all these books. Well, you can't prove them wrong, I guess. To put these pictures back. Okay. So let's. I see. Well, that one. Let's go right there. Nice picture of me and Grandpa. Could go. Oh, yeah. God. Pick it up. Oh. Don't Get. Grandpa couldn't live without space, but he loved home very much, just as any astronaut. Okay. Happy birthday, Grandpa. Man. Oh, is my name Man? My grandfather. I don't know when I painted it exactly, but I remember that my grandpa's colleagues were laughing their heads off and calling it alkalinen. Why he hung it over his bed is a mystery. Because he loves you. Okay. That, like, anywhere. I don't have nearly enough space for all this nonsense. You know what? It's fine. Looking good. This can go right here. Here, kitty, Harry. I'm a what? 4, 3, 1. Got it. There. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm good with that. I don't need all this clutter. What I do need is that and that. That's right, I am spending way more time on this than I should be. You know what? Alright. None. You get up there. You get up there. Get up. God. Ah. Fine. I'll put it somewhere else. Because apparently I don't get a choice. Kick. One. Put that one there. I need to put some stuff in storage. Okay. That can go in storage. That can go in storage. That can go in storage. Okay. Oh. Another book. Dog beer. The cheapest swill drunk by Hall space dogs. Nobody knows from what waste this stuff is brewed. Nevertheless, this beer is distinguished by a pleasant, mild taste of tar and the fragrance of fresh porcupine dung. I can't read that. But it's delicious. Go outside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Well, that's concerning. Whoa. I'm probably gonna die out here, right? Looks like I have a breath meter down there that could get... Oh, okay, I can use space to raise myself. That's good to know. Ooh. This is neat. Oh. Back here. Oh. There's actual space physics, and this is hard to control, but I like it so much. Okay. Well, we have not much air left. Doesn't seem like we
The
can...
sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
Well, that's concerning. But maybe it's fine. I don't know. Resources. Refined metal, 4 metal, rubber. Equipment. Food. Make nutrition pack. Water is 2 ice. Okay, so we need to keep getting ice and keep getting those little silent thingy. So we need to find a bunch, right? How do I learn to control
That was
this?
a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully.
Eh? Antenna. That?
You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone
No.
activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Oh, no. I broke it. Oh, no. Careful engineering, yes. That's right. Welcome back. So now we got a food and a water. That's good. I'm all about it. Well, it's... Oh, no, whatever I need is in here. It's the fisty fist that is what we need to do. Oh, is that outside? Or is it? Don't forget to feed the chicken. I completely forgot about it. Summer. That's outside, I think. Okay. So we'll go outside, look and see if...
The shuttle got caught on some larger debris. Lucky.
Metal. Give me... More metal. Give me it. Oh. There.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Oh. Well, that's concerning. Space physics. There's actual space physics. So, like, I actually will... I have to be kind of careful because I will fly really
Remember,
far.
you're still able to become depressed.
Thanks. No, I know it. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, man. We can't breathe for very long. Optimism, yay! That's right. Yeah. I don't want to. Oh. Was it this? Cryptographic debugging station. I need wire. Where do I get wire? How do I get wire? Do I need to try to make wire? Okay, well, sure we can find some somewhere. Maybe there's some...
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Oh, okay. I do that again, or... Ooh. Okay. Well. Interesting. Now, why am I doing this exactly? Chicken dielectric. Okay, go. Nope. Poor immortal chicken. That's... I feel a little bit bad. Ah! Oh. That. Probably need metal. I need lots of metal. But I also need lots of those. So, you know, take what you can get.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breath Edge Agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
Okay. So for now, we just fly around and collect stuff then, I assume. I mean, I'm sure I could find some wires somewhere. Ooh. No, there's no wires here. I bet you if I could find a way to... Oh, I bet you I need to make the drill first before I can get wires, right? Maybe I have to drill into something and get something, or make a hammer, or some kind of thing. I don't know. Work with what you got, right? Get that. Then you can... Tools. Refined metal, battery, tape. Oh, man. No. None of that's useful. Oh. Just gotta find wires, I guess. I can't break anything without tools. So maybe I need to find some kind of blueprint somewhere for tools. Or maybe there's some loose wire somewhere. You'll never know unless you explore, right?
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy.
Okay. Ooh, fabric. Interesting. Really? It is. Ooh, there's some wire. Now we can hurry up and go back home. I know. Imminent death of space is not a good thing for me, but hey, we got our wire, and that's what matters. So now we can make... I probably needed that, right? Like this. Aha! Got some food, got some water. Okay, and we got this little debuggy thingy, which now we can put on the steering wheel, I think. Right? Where's that? Just grab these while I'm here. Well, we're floating around aimlessly anyways, we might as well, right? Wait, I guess I was supposed to do something in the ship. Never mind then. Hey.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
This is a big ol' What? Attention to all survivors. A rescue shuttle Hope has been sent for you
Rescue's
from the
arrival time
nearest...
exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
What? Due to slight malfunction of the engines, their estimated arrival time of the rescue team is 4,369 years. Percussive maintenance. That's right. Andy Scrapper. All in 3 metal. Crap imposed by the developers. No. Oh, no, no, no. Why? Don't you do this to me? So we need 2 refined metal. I have 1. I need wire and tape. Resources. Rubber. We need 1 more rubber. Okay. Incredible. Survived 1. I see your avatar online. I'm sorry, who are you?
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor.
Oh, it didn't
Communication
let
only
me
works on
keep
perception,
that?
which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted
Okay,
from
so I
the
need to make a
of the hormonal system.
new scrapper? Well, that's kind of dumb. How do I make another one? 3 metal. Okay, that's fine. I'll get 3 metal. 8. There's some. There's 2. I need another one. Where? I hope I can get more oxygen later because I don't really know. Take a risk, take a risk, take a risk. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Go home, go home. You're gonna die, you're gonna die. Go home. Okay. Now we got another one, right? Now we can actually make one that we can use. Apparently, let us keep the other one. My name is Babe. I'm very beautiful. What? I was reading that. Oh. Man.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
I'm upset that I didn't see what that said. Oh. You don't say. Woohoo! I like this thing. Break it. Ooh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So now I can break stuff. Does have a limited durability, which is fine. So now we have options. Oh, okay, we'll come back for that. I want to know what's in there. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Hey. I don't have shears. I don't have a drill either. I don't know what that is. But we can, in fact, break this. Ooh. Shears. Huh. There's 2 more. Maybe we can... I see a dangerous place on the radar. There's many life-giving oxygen. What do you... You cannot fly there. If you suddenly smoke there, something... I don't know what I just picked up. Oxygen balloon. What's that? I'm gonna need another one of those soon. Stop it. Condom. Battery. Okie dokie then. Let's see what we can make. So we can make shears now. We can make shears now. Neat. Okay, so I'll make another one of those, because you never want to run out, right? Resources. Make some tape. Because I feel like I probably need it. Battery, alkali. I don't want to get that yet. Hey, we can make it. Make some food. Make some water. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Okay. Well, boys have needs, I suppose. Oxygen balloon, a condom, wire, plastic, thick electrical tape. Where do I get plastic? I don't know where to get plastic. Oh, man. Well, let's do...
The electrical stimulation is
Install.
complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Yep, that sounds about right. Are you still alive? I cannot name my coordinates, but there's debris here and there's debris on the left. You have to help, I beg you. Quick, fly to me through the radiation. No. You're gonna make me put this here, really? Yeah, that's charming. So charming. Okay, you got it. You got it. You got it. Whatever. What is it? What? My goal is to go out there? I don't want to. How do I heal? Also, she didn't really tell me that. How to do that. You actually did not tell me how to do that. So, let me just, oh crap. Did I get plastic somewhere? I did. Oh, I have fabric. Well, let's go on an adventure. Plastic. I don't know what an oxygen balloon even is. So let's go. Well, I can't make it that far. Whoa, 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 freezing. I don't want to freeze. So I guess I'm stuck here for a little while longer. Ooh, a container. Maybe that has plastic in it. Beep, beep. It has rubber in it. Shears. Well, I knew I need shears for something. I feel like I did need shears for some sort of... What? I don't see where any of that went. Nope. We're fine. It's fine. I don't know how to heal. That's a concern I have. I really don't know. Maybe I could sleep and that'll heal me. Is that a thing I can do? Can I sleep to heal? What? Where did that come from? My beloved grandpa's back scratcher with nipple what? No? Nipple gripper? Extremely popular among astronauts. Starting with this, you can create excellent tool for grabbing something else. What? Oh, like if something's dangerous. Yeah, scratch pink pick. I mean, that might be useful. I don't know. Yep. Let me heal. Wow, this game's weird. Our health and our eat and drink is full and pretty good. I have an idea for plastic. I do have an idea. But better to make sure my health is full first. Yeah. Okay, so you said with shears I could... Oh, whoa. Put them... I mean, I'm trying. But you won't let me. Why can't I put... Oh, those are scissors. Give me those. I think I dropped... Scissors. Do I not have... Oh. Where did I drop the other ones? Space is an unforgiving mistress. Okay. Yeah, space Minecraft. Spacecraft. Space mine. another scrapper. Shears is wire, metal, scissors. Okay, fair enough. Fine. Lost my shears. Lost everything. Make some new ones. I don't know the respawn system for objects. If new boxes will show up or anything either, so that's a thing. All we can do is explore, right? What's that? I don't know what this is, but I don't feel like I have a lot of room.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency.
Oh, there's oxygen in here.
You need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, 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 crap. We're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. I'm banking too much on a maybe.
There can be no mistake here. This is a working autonomous oxygen station. It can be used for long-distance flights if you don't break it.
Ooh. On my monitor, signals rescue shuttles appeared right at this point, but no one answered. Probably there's danger there, so it's worth it to fly.
You must carefully remove the station by removing 2 screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
What? So I can't have that. This is making me kind of nauseous. Whoa, whoa. Is there anything else in here? Or not? Well, anything else I should try to go? Was it chicken? You are correct. Yes. Oh. Alright, let's hurry and get up there because we might die if we don't. And now I need to figure out what that oxygen thingy does or how it works. And what an oxygen balloon is, I don't know what that is either. But I need plastic. Well, that was a good excursion though. We got some. I wonder if that's refined metal. Oxygen station. But it needs aluminum, and I don't know how did it get that. I could make some tape. Plastic, lead paint, aluminum, glass, fabric, paint, aluminum, plastic. Well, really, what it comes down to is I just really need plastic. Right? Okay. Oh. Get to the evacuation point. Incredible, survived one. I see your avatar online. My name is Babe. I'm very beautiful. You save me? I beg. I am completely alone. Take off your helmet. You may hear me cry. Hurry. I see dangerous places on the radar. There's many life-giving oxygen. You cannot fly there. If suddenly smoke there, you can explode. It's better to suffocate than to burn. Are you still alive? I cannot name coordinates, but there's debris here. Yeah, we read the rest. Oh. Oopity-doo. Should I have big bust and slender legs. I wanted you to know and motivate to save me. I don't trust you at all. At all. What I do know is I need another path. Oh, I can make... Oh, hey, seller. How you doing? Wow. Got a trail. Still don't know what that does. I need metal. Oi! It's okay. I just shifted my plans. It's really fine. I don't mind doing that. This game is interesting so far. It's about space. Okay, we need to hopefully get enough metal to make another grabber before we run out of this one. Okay. Didn't... I thought more metal came out of that. Shoot. Oh, there's some over here. So we have enough for one. I wonder if Mark ever played this game. Stellar, are you still feeling super sick? I've been kind of worried. No. Sorry. That's good. That means your fever probably broke. Ooh, that looks like it might be something. What is that? Oh, that's making me sick. I don't like that angle. I also don't need rubber, so I'm not gonna get it yet. Well, we have a drill, right? So can we get... Ooh. Wait, no. Oh god, hurry, 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 hurry. I don't know what I got. Aluminum. That's how you get it. Okay, droids. That's how you get it. Okay, okay. We... Hurry. Ah, well. Oh, stop it. We have shears. We could try and see what happens if we do this. Plastic? Fabric. That's useless. Thanks. Now our ship looks like crap too. Great. Like my car. Just like my car. Okay, so now we need to go get some more aluminum. Ooh. Wait, no, no. No, no. Give me that. Give me that. Grandpa loved to give young girls a ride on his rocket, so this is why his colleagues gave him this mug and the title of Chief Womanizer. Unfairly, because Grandpa only gave them rides and only on his rocket, but he still kept the mug and always laughed at it. Oh, it was literal, okay. The handle is there. I love that, actually. I love that. I would use that mug. The handle's over here. Who's it? Ooh. I need to find some more asteroids, right? There's a bunch of metal. I want that. Is there anything I can do over here? There's just a bunch of... Are you not married? I am not yet, but very much want. If we survive, we could go on a date. Are you saving me? Stop messaging me. I don't like you. Any girl whose profile picture is just her breasts is not my type. She can go away. Have some tact, woman. No, 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 it is not. Give me that. What? Well, there's something down here. Let's get some oxygen first. There's mugs I wouldn't use. My grandpa had a mug that was just a woman's breasts. Super trashy. Even this girl has limits. Where was it? Oh, it's down there. Okay. So let's get full oxygen and then go down. Ah! No! Mine is just cats. Oop. Always. Oh my god. That's crass. Okay,
There's
so
no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
interesting, interesting. Where the heck? Stop. Really don't think I have much. Is there anything I can do with it? No. Oh. No, no, no. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Go, go. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna get some. So these are what? Bit of this, bit of that, and voltage here. Oh, it gives me some emergency oxygen. That's actually pretty cool. But I feel like it's going to be important that I hold on to those, so I'm going to put them away. Till I'm ready to go on a trip or something. That either. Okay. Make anything. Oxygen. Oh, they just need a battery for them. Where's the battery I had? I had one. Where'd it go? Oh, I had to use it to make this stupid thing. Right. Really need the blueprint. Oh, the drill. Let's see. For the drill. Okay. I received a signal from Normandy. Did you get it too? I think so, some kind of trap. You mustn't fly there. Maybe these are survivors luring other survivors to eat them. Maybe that's what you're doing. Think maybe that's a possibility. I want this stuff. I want this. Oxygen reserve plus 25. I need plastic. Sounds like they turned my family into a suit. Oh my god. What? Dang. Wait. I do have one. It's fabric. Plastic. Well. So we need to find some plastic. Now. if we wander around enough, we can probably find some. What's that? Wiring? Is there more wiring?
Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main thing is not to confuse them with liquid waste tanks.
Poor fellow. For some reason, there's always been a lot of these rodents. Whether they ran away and multiplied or they were specifically bred, I don't know, but I think there are a lot of them.
I propose to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot.
Great. Yellow pea water. That's what I wanted. That's the dream. Okay, I'm gonna try to break. Actually, I can probably push it towards the ship a little. Oh god, not doing that right. I don't even know where it went. My spatial awareness is not good. Oh. Make it. I think I'll make it. I think it'll be fine. Really cutting it close. Joy is the center word for feces. Yup, it sure is. Oh, there's the asteroid. Maybe do some stuff with it. Okay, let's just break it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That didn't have anything, so it's not guaranteed. That's a problem. Don't waste my supplies. I don't have very many of those. Ooh, can I have some plastic? Ooh, I did get plastic. That means ooh, a battery. Nice. Way. I think we can make an oxygen candle now, or an oxygen tank. Balloon. Inflated, smooth, beautiful, reusable, or universal cylinder reinforced with electrical tape and something. And a miraculous engineering idea performed in warm condom tone. How do I put it on? Nice, nice, nice. That's really good. That's really good. Happy with that. So now we can go a little further and explore a tiny, tiny bit more. Nice. Not what I want, really, but thanks. When trying to connect to this point signal not passed at a very strange place, most likely deadly. You need to find out what's there. No? But I don't. We still don't know what an oxygen station looks like. Necessarily. Ooh, I bet I can. Yeah. Oh. That's neat. So that's how you get aluminum. I should probably not keep doing this. But you know, I'm a risk taker. Oh god, I'm really far away. Please let me make it. Wendy's. Ooh, I'm jelly. Oh, okay, so it starts draining your health. You don't just die instantly. That's fine. That was worth what? Wow. Aluminum. Aluminum. But we need paint and stuff. Oxygen generator. Metal. Okay, let's go get some metal then. And we can make an oxygen generator and see what it does. Surely there's metal nearby. I'm sure he's fine. Is that just ice? I'm not gonna waste my drill on ice. Not when there's plenty of it everywhere else. Why would I do that? Ooh, there's something back here. That's interesting. That's a good use of my oxygen thingy. I assume it's probably deployable, right? Just like games that just make you die the moment you run out of air. Yeah, me too. Okay, now let's see if my theory's correct here. I think it's probably a deployable, right? Almost seems like it has to be. Tape and a candle. Oh, really? You need a candle too? Foods. Dang. Now, what's the difference between an oxygen generator? Oh, it's a battery. That's a pants. So you need to make a station. Oh, okay. So now I gotta find rubber again. Unless I put some in storage. Did I put any in storage? Where even is storage? Where is it? I had 3 of them. Why did I? Well, I have plenty of that. Put that away, I guess. And go find some rubber. Was it good food? At least. I hope you got good food. But I want to know what that is back there. I can't get to it. It's all the way over there. I don't think I have the oxygen to survive. Kind of makes me nervous. Go to that point. Is that? Do you try to overcome radiation without spaces? Must try, definitely. It might save us. No, I don't think so.
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
Okay. I guess I'm bringing this with me. Okay. Well, your name is gonna be Mary. You're gonna come. Ooh, I'm gonna get that. Come here. You come here. I don't think I should go in that direction until I have some kind of Oh, oh, hey. Well, you're here now. You can hang out with me. You, you, you should really not drink so much. I keep telling you. Plant the beer on him. There you go. Have a nice time. Listen, hey man, you take care of yourself. You don't need to drink so much. Where's that beer bottle at? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I don't think so, but I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, what is that? What is that? I don't care. Do I not have that beer bottle? Where? It was a bottle of chicken. Oh, it's right there. Duh. You have a nice time. You silly drunk. You're drinking shenanigans. Ooh, what are those? I want to know what those are. Can I get to them? Oh god. I don't think this is the right way to go. I think it's bad to go this way. I don't want to drown, freeze, die. Okay. Stellar, are you making sure to drink lots of water too?
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the
Hey!
biggest catastrophe in the history of
Come
astronautics,
on.
the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
How did I not catch this? I didn't see this at all. Your name is gonna be... Your name is gonna be... Bill. You're Bill. Oh. I'm glad you guys can lean on each other. That's really healthy, you know? You gotta be friends with each other. You should really make so much. Not good for you. Yes, mother. Oh, that's... You know I worry. Ooh, fabric. Ooh, there's lots of stuff here. I wish I could scan it. Whoa. Whoa. Alcohol. Oh, shoot. That actually kind of scared me. Okay. Sure. Okay. Like this, because it might have rubber in it. That might be really good if it does. Oh, okay. So I need to drop a bunch of this garbage out of here. No, I really don't need this. So get out of here. Where did... Well, that's... Ooh, can I have a battery? Oh, yeah. What?
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Why couldn't I pick that up? Probably because I was pressing the wrong button. Ouch. This reminds me of Prey, but with more overt humor. It's like Prey with no plot or something. I don't know if there's a plot or not. I don't know what's happening. All I know for sure is that I can make stuff now. Ooh, I can make my tape. Oh, good. It was... Oh, my God. Okay. I don't have alkali and I don't know how to get it. Oxygen station. Ow. Okay, check this anyway. Oh, that's not. Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, now I'm gonna assume I need to make this and shut up. Who are you? Go away. Oh, that thing is big. I need those. Okay, let's go over to that cargo ship we found and put it over there. I don't know if that's the best place to put it, but that's where we're gonna put it. Because then we can explore over there a little more. I assume. Get as far as we can. We'll go. I think I can deploy these in space, so I'll just put it right.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
Okay. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how much charge. Oh, it has plenty. So I don't even need that battery. Interesting. Oxygen candles, is it? And a generator and a suitcase, which I have to assume is used for storage. Ooh, these are nice things I'm finding. I like them. Water. And I think that might be alcohol. A light bulb. Well, what am I gonna do with the light bulb? Oh, come on. I didn't see where those shears even went. Dang it. Oops. I can't read the text on my phone. She said don't eat food because it's... You must try not to eat food. You must try not to eat. Food can be poisoned in water and air. I care. Underpants. A pair of fashionably colored athletic shorts for big guys. They can be worn in the spacesuit because... Or can't be worn in the spacesuit because of the built-in waste pumping system, but if there's suddenly some beach nearby, you'll be able to pull off this urine collector. Okay.
Why do you need underwear in such a beautiful spacesuit with smartest AI, which is me?
Great. There's some more rubber. Did I need rubber for something? Oh no, but it's never bad to have. Oh, come on. I have to oh, hey, come on. Maybe. Your name is gonna be Greg. Hi, Greg. Oh, you're a funny one. You like to dance, Greg. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Oh, no, I need the bed. You can't be in there. You can use the restroom, okay? It's gonna be fine. Sorry. Sorry. I can make another one. Interesting. Let's put that on the ground. Oh, yep, it's storage. Okay, cool. Good. Just... Alright, let's start storing all this crap because it's taking up space that I don't have room for. I'm sure I'll find a use for it later. Well, I need that. What do I need for the oxygen candle, tape, and aluminum? Okay. Ah, so many friends. Yes. We're all gonna go have a nice fun time together. But for now, let's go see what's over there. Like, you know what? I need to get the alcohol. Because I think the alcohol mixes. Yeah, of course. Why are you trying to kill me? Who are you? I don't even know you. Look, lady, I don't appreciate your nonsense. Okay, so we need... Well, we should probably bring some fresh Ricky tools. So I'll make 2 of those. Okay. And I need... I don't know, maybe like... I would like to try to figure that out. Oh, alcohol. Right. Alcohol. Surely I put it in one of these. Don't I? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't mean to mess with the party, you know? Not trying to interfere with that. You guys are having fun. Where's my alcohol at? I really need that. How am I supposed to do anything if I don't have it? And I think that's storage. Well, that's a problem. How do I... Can I make it? God. What? Battery. I can't make it. I have 2 bottles, but I don't think that's enough. Grandma and Lewis had their own split debate on what had fever or flu. What? Wait, I'm gonna pause the game for a minute here. The fever is a condition of the flu. So, if whoever said flu would have been right if those were the only 2 options. But Hey, someone redeem show and tell for me. Thank you. I'll be right back.
Someone is a little sussy baka this here. Someone is a little sussy baka this here. Someone is a little sussy baka this here. Someone is a little 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 here. Baka this here. Someone is a little sussy baka this here. Someone is a little here. Baka this here.
Are you having fun? So, for today's show and tell, I have something kind of special to show you guys.
Jeez.
It came. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it came, but it's here. Ingredients: blue corn, sunflower, and/or some safflower oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion chile pepper, and sea salt. This is going to be part of the Ask Me Anything stream where I also drink and cosplay. But it came, so we're a step closer to that stream. I'm dreading that so much. Shh. Shh. Shush, shush, shush. No, 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 no. Let's go see what's over there. I think that maybe there's. Oh, I didn't make grabbers. Ah, dang it! You guys are supposed to remind me to do things like that. I didn't grab my grabbers. How am I going to do anything if I don't have grabbers? I'm not even talking scrappers. 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 Need lots of scrappers. Tools. 3. 2 fresh scrappers should be enough for one trip, right? I don't think I'm going to be out that long. I'll put a new oxygen station out and try to see if we can make it to that fire thing. But I want to try to put that out. Now, there's stuff I want to open, but oh, that's not cool. But I mean, it's doing the job, I guess. I think it's doing the job. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's making me sick. I need that to not be happening. Okay, so we'll migrate this way a bit. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I know I'm gonna die. But I'm not gonna die without a fight. There we go. Refill our oxygen.
What are you friggin' doing that for?
You're just gonna die. Right now we should be able to make it. Oh, and I can explore over here a touch. Wish I didn't have to worry about cold as well as other stuff.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
Can you stop? Please? Well, what is this? Why did I need to be here? I don't have a key.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin
Glass.
fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Oh. So this is where I get glass then? Am I gonna freeze to death? Why do I feel like I'm about to freeze to death? Well, we're gonna find out what we lose if we die, I guess. Okay, that's unfortunate. I cannot see. Okay, well, maybe this is for the best, right? Let's just die and see what happens. If I lose all my stuff, I'm gonna be pretty upset. That's fine. So, okay. The moral is you need lots more alcohol, which means I need a way to make it. And I bet you there's a blueprint somewhere. Comrade, mind your health. Comrade! Oh. You are dead. That's true. I am. I can't do anything. It froze.
You lie again.
Oh.
You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Load autosave. Where's it gonna take us? That is concerning. I was kind of hoping there would be an auto spawn. Okay. Can I please? It actually maybe froze again. I don't know what's happening. The game does not like it when you die. The game does not like it when you die. Like I can't move my mouse or anything. So, boom. Thanks, game. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what we lost with that death, and then oof. Stellar. Would you like me to play some? What is it called? I've forgotten. Game with. Yeah, that one. Well, first let's see what we lost here. If I lost very much. I'm really nervous. So I said 0 hours played. Oh, that's just violently cruel that they would take everything I just did. So we're gonna play something else now. Fuck. Okay, moral of the story, manually save. Wait. It's okay. That's okay. Oh no, I guess so. I did something. Wait, wait. That's shoddy. What? Okay, they're both there. So it was before we found Greg. Right when we dropped the suitcase. So we didn't lose that much. Okay. Well, it did, I guess. It just didn't show it for some reason. I don't know. Right. So we lost a little bit. We lost a little bit, but not a lot. So it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not upset about it. But what I did learn is that I need to there we go. Start. Oh, that's okay. I understand. Do 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 do. Oh, he didn't vote. Well, is he even here? Are you here, Stellar? I don't know if you're here. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hopefully you have some sick time so you can take some time off of work. I don't want you to be going to work like that. And they'll probably send you home anyways if you can. But you're gonna get everyone else sick, and if you get me sick, I'm gonna be really sad. I can't handle getting sick again. I would be really upset if I get sick again. And if you have a fever, they're just gonna send you home at the door, you know that. So. You really shouldn't. Well, I guess if work's important to you, I can't stop you, but you know I worry. No. Where's that? Oh, right. There's the light I want. Now it's red. Well, so we're closed at night, so there's no no customers for most of our shift. They're there from 10 to 11, and then they come in. We close at 11, and then they're here until 6. Closed till they're closed. They're there till 11. We close, and then we open back again at 6. That's what I was trying to say. God. I can't words. I can't word. Okay, the letter, right. I don't know how much I'm gonna play, but I will play it for a while. Letter. What should we title this stream? What should we title this stream? That's changed. Done. Don't look at the letter. There you go. Excuse me. So the letter. Okay. Oh my God. I keep hearing that from people and I don't understand the meme. When last we left off, we had just shown all of our friends the letter, and now everyone is going to die, and it's going to be awful. That's fine, though. That's fine. A few moviegoers are still milling about, some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then? Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again, in his own movie's premiere. Now the film's just serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. No. I see. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. Though, with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I'd think we did something that offended her. Oh, gee, weird. Oh, can't imagine what you would have done. If you remember, she's upset because Ash likes me. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, you should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
True.
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Fair.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Hey, shut
Yeah,
up.
But I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Excuse me. Oh, the house did change hands over the years, but from one distant relative of the Ermengardes to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea.
No.
I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
I could use one. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Oh my god.
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university.
This poor girl, I feel for her.
And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
Why don't you just do both?
He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things. And probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
It seems to be that, she says Ashton when she's really upset with him, and Ashhole when she's like, you jerk. Ash might be too, however, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me, they're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
Yes. Here. Ha, thank you. I wish I had a cookie. I'm strangely hungry again. I just ate really recently, but maybe I didn't eat enough food. I'm pretty... Oh.
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
I have to choose. Me, Lexi, I would always choose the professor because I believe more in science and psychology than I do in supernatural. That said, we did see it for ourselves. We did see. So... what do you guys think? We definitely did see something. But would a priest be enough? Science. What about you, Stellar? Professor.
I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
Case in point, Ghostbusters. They defeated the paranormal with technology. They
Guess
did
that settles it then.
many times.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Oh, it's a movie about slavery. Zelda, you're so heavy. Oh, you know what? I was really worried about her today. Why are you warm? Oh, you're not sick, baby. So, I was driving home, and there was it was really sad. There was a black cat on the road. Well, it was on the sidewalk, but had been hit and killed. And it was just a big black cat, and I was like, I don't think Zelda could have gotten out, but I saw it, and I was like really worried about it. And then I got home, and she was laying in the bed like she always is. So, you know, everything's fine. You are warm, though. You have a fever. Hmm? Poor girl. It's okay.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding. But her attention's already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind you can only share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Okay. Thank you. Keep in mind, if anyone redeems energy kit, I'm gonna need to go make a pot of coffee, so I'll be a minute. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Oh, I didn't read that crap. I think it said it was late by the time we left the movie house. Right. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxbarn. I was afraid, too, one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Whoa!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Huh?
A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing, becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth, the edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. whispering and whispering and whispering, calling out.
No, not me.
Oh, stop. Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just, okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
She doesn't like me very much anymore. I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see ya.
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw, but I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, then what would give back the normalcy in my life, then so be it. The darkness closes around me. Uh-oh. Grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in without warning. And without warning, I'm falling. My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. There's only 2 on the bed. Aw, those are cute. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxburn, or at least none I can recall having. He wants you to drink water, Stellar. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone? The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with my soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. Right after what happened. Oh Lord, 1 box of donuts as peace offerings won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it's enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering that call. The caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Stop talking about food. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are Kuya Jordan's already out drinking now. Again. I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own and, well, 8, Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now. Having her ran herself knee-deep in debt. 8.
Great! That's great!
8?
Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
So that's why he stopped working.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny life's gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he'd been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills, it all rests on my shoulders. Oh. Although Mama makes little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
No. Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors.
Well, that's what you want, right?
But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
So that's why she's eating ramen. That's sad. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie, yet look what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kaylin Ka-ui. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I can't give them a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it, and I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Karen, I wouldn't be sending money.
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
So it's interesting that she calls her Grace. There's a small commotion on the other end. Sound of gates opening and the voice of a child. EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school, and tapping his feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? Miss them. Miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call
On a Saturday?
Oh, shh. Sorry.
Never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
She doesn't have time. It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon. Okay.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. She needs to pick up a lot of stuff, but she's got no time. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Unfortunately, before I can take a single step from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say
Mama?
something.
Did you forget anything?
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
I love that cat. There's a telltale din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine clamor, comment to Briar Realty Corporation's Luxburn office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about.
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload has been shifted to all available staff so as not to lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers.
Right?
If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
Zelda, what are you doing? One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands without explanation. The page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page to the straight. Purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor's lounge when I tell my hidden question. There, seated on the sofa, looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before, the Wrights. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants the sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed, yet documents need to be signed still, and the elation is there, along with the foreboding feeling that I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Well, that's neat.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
I'm not even in realty and I can process everything she said.
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Well, okay, so the question is, does it keep working after 5 people? We know 5 people have seen it because Zach, Ash, Rebecca, myself, if we're not counting me, the Wrights both saw it, and the property manager, or the interior designer saw it. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 people have seen it. Yeah.
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend?
Rose not.
Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
We should have. You really goofed that one.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? I'd haggle it down to the lowest price possible if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office's relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Her lips are twisted in a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. Who wouldn't be? I almost created a scene. Mr. Wright, however...
Why, if it isn't the little Lily. I trust you're feeling well now.
It's Isabella, sir, not Lily. I appreciate your concern. I'm feeling better now.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand him their copy of the agreement.
I believe I can take that. Thank you very much.
With how elegantly she plucks the papers off my hands, it's easy to think that there isn't any trace of irritation in her. But it is there, radiating in her stiff stance and the way she's standing at a fair distance from her husband, and how the two look to be ignoring each other. Seeing this scene, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the one who has put her in a bad mood. Did they fight? Most probably. I've seen it happen dozens of times with my previous clients. It's a shame, especially with her new mansion. I never did like it when my own mama and papa fight. I hope they'll make up soon. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Probably. Rose and I released the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture. I want to point out, though, that they also use the same name every single time. They keep calling her Lily, and it's really strange.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not haunted, perhaps? Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, "Don't make a scene, we're almost there."
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
How would I know that?
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
She discreetly folds something into both of our hands and winks, a finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence.
What happened the day before was quite unfortunate, but you did get us what we wanted in the end. That, at the very least, is commendable.
Are we allowed to take tips?
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us.
Ooh.
Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
Why is that? She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Ooh, don't say that.
You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Excuse me, sorry. Just like that, the transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling even after they left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. Part of me feels lucky about the fact that no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to two innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization, big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that? Oh, Isabella. Things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell. Next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too, aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Oh my gosh.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ears, though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one.
Yeah, let's go back to the
A few drinks
mansion.
would
That
be
sounds
nice
like a good
too,
plan.
Thank you very much.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to. Someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming, and with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives. Our goals we both let pass us by because of circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion.
Uh-oh.
Why? No news from the HR yet?
Uh-oh.
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Mark. I don't remember Mark.
I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out the office. Lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today if one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry packing your lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap, and they give away free bread around closing time. Quaint. A little old-fashioned, though looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we loved it all the same. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for a few hours on end, but even on the weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, when they talk when they meet, but laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That or Zach's afraid of Becca. It's not possible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I'm a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Oh, you're being nicer today, good.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down her order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves us without comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry. It's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Ooh. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Pan-roasted sea bass with citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily specials board says. I never did pay attention to it whenever I come here, since the price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food in a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Right? She's a growing girl.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
She's feeling feisty.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Why? She's in a bad mood lately.
Okay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
Shouldn't bring up Ash around her. As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos.
There it
and
is.
Free from my instant noodle binge.
Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. So Grace is her third name. Gracie. I don't know. Her family seems to be from the Philippines, so I don't know. I mean, I guess you could be Spanish and live in the Philippines. Oh.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
You don't gotta emphasize you like that.
Yep.
Which house is this? In Aslam Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh, wow. That's...
She lets out a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Did she think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what? Oh, the game closed. That's... Oh, no, it just minimized. That's weird. Well, okay, that scared me. I don't know why it did that, but we're gonna ignore it. Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
The words tumble out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they are too. In my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
Listen and just accept it.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured me into it, more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
I begin to gather the plates to my side, food and each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking this way with other people, even those who you have known for long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion, a laugh here, a playful jab there. But most of it's spent catching up and telling stories about whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something you couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pained expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her motions unsure, eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it's always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent, though with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on, with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you.
Bowheads?
They're ruining other people's jobs.
Bowhead? From how her tone rises in anger, it seems she's the one slighted, not Zach. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down on, as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Bowbag.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
Adeneke.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something. If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Yikes. Hi, Pito. Welcome in. But here oh, I didn't read that. Dang it. Okay, there we go. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top clinking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat, but here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would at any unruly student. Hi. Oh yeah. Here we go. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things that people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He of all people should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me, Harry. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know. After all, I'm...
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
I know, right? Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit.
That's cute.
What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes, if you could call this one.
Promise?
Not a chance.
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys.
God, Zach is the best boy for sure.
Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. One's night ain't for another week.
And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not over for me, though. I still have time. I could still come back. Do my own thing. Do what I really want to do. Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that as if it already explains everything. Then out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Lux and Burns streets. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
We're stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit. When she finally ran out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the Riot's interior designer instead. And
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
classic Rose, she ends a call without even asking for my input. The sky is cloudless and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catch something. No wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. Okay, so we'll go for about 1 more hour, I think, and we'll see where we are. So I still gotta eat something and then go to bed so I can do my thing tomorrow. Which, oh god, I need to do research for that too. Crap, okay. Well, we'll get to it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the gripes about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxembourg remain constantly busy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from lunchtime crowd fill the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to Briar Realty for me. Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. More than once, I catch her sneaking along and glance over something displayed on a shop window. Does she want to buy something? You can get it for her for Christmas. I turn my head at the last shop she checked out. Fleeting glimpse. The world stills. Whoa! What?
Hey guys, 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 hey guys.
Why are you here? She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing and boring into my very soul, like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. There are no shadows or whispers this time, only a plea, a hum, low and indistinct, compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every thump, screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls. Help me.
Leave me alone.
Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after what I got. I got what I want for Papa.
Oh no, stop. Leave me alone.
Yikes. Her face contorts as she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There's only one hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself.
Please! I don't want this!
Oh no, everyone's gonna think she's crazy. Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards in my own throat, hoarse from the screams I didn't even notice already coming from my mouth. Back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of the haze, blurring my mind. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar, until Becca's face swims into my vision. A look of concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against the small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground. My weakened limbs are relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home in the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up. Anything to get the wretched sensation out.
You are screaming.
Yep.
Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off as a grimace. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulders. My knees are trembling, but I can stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. Away. Oh. The humidity's stifling. Everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's concerns are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. We didn't get the floor plans. Here, with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company, it's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside, loud, So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for... Enough. It's enough. A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the windows I've left wide open. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter innocuously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary-looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who've already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty gnaws at me. Knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. The abrupt break in silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Blindly, I fish out my phone from under the mess of papers and cushions where I've carelessly thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. Ash's name flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon?
Thank you so much for spamming my inbox, Scaredy Cat.
Oh.
Hey, Ash.
God, I love that emote so much.
What's wrong?
I just had a long day. The couple who bought the house wanted us to finish processing the papers within the week.
Oh, did I get to
It's a
pick?
little hectic, but we'll manage.
Really? You sold it?
Don't sound so surprised. I told you, you don't stand a chance. The rights won't take no for an answer. You've been on the losing end from the very start. Ha!
Ha!
Whoever said I was interested in the house in the first place?
But you said...
Stupid Ash.
Such an ass. And just so you know, I'm not treating you to a separate celebration. Or ever.
No, that's just unfair. And here I was looking something up for you. Didn't you say you wanted to talk to Andrew?
I pause. Ah, yes. I did say that, but I didn't think he'd actually go through the trouble, considering how much he scoffed at the whole topic in the first place.
Is he okay with that?
Totally. Besides, I need to ask him about something. I might as well do it soon. What do you say you come with me tomorrow morning?
Well, there's no harm in it, I suppose. I've got a free day anyway.
Great, I'll just pick you up. Don't oversleep.
Don't compare me to you. I'm not the one who sleeps like a rock.
Your clock still says 5 o'clock. Oh, I will live for the day he'll stop making fun of me. Just... Wait, you asshole. Oh, I will live for the... Oh, I read that twice. As I'm about to end the call, he clears his throat.
And, Isabella?
Sudden, diffident tone sends my eyebrows shooting up into my hairline. Is the world ending today?
Yeah? Did you forget something?
Do you think Never mind. Good night.
Rude. Completely rude. I didn't even get to thank him. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying it this will work. Even I'm doubtful it will. Right now I'll take anything. Anything to get out of this nightmare. Sleep comes easier tonight, and for the first time in a long time I dream. Clear skies of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets and of small cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. Indeed. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Ash's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already heading downstairs where Ash is waiting for me in his car. His hair is a disheveled mess, his eyes drowsy, and overall looking like he hurried to get out of bed. Or fell out of it. Both. He looks adorably rumpled this way. But I'm not going to tell him that. It only bloat his unbearable ego.
Good morning, Ash.
He makes a motion with his finger around his ear. Tone it down.
Can you even drive?
He answers me with a slight raise of his hand, a yawn, and nothing more. He has never been particularly fond of mornings, and for that I'm thankful for every god in the universe, less mental capacity for him to make fun of me. Ha! There's the reason why mornings are my favorite. It doesn't take long for us to reach our destination. The small cafe, in Luxembourg's busiest street, the same one I'd often visit with Becca for its cheap food. Okay. I've never gone here on a Sunday, and it's striking how different it appears without the usual weekday and Saturday rush. The atmosphere especially reminds me of something we also have back home near the university I used to attend. I wonder what happened to it. Oops. See? It was being renovated before I left, so I never got to visit one last time. The place has always had a calming effect on me. But today, despite standing in a place similar to it, anxiety easily washes over me as soon as I step out of the car. I'm quite used to dealing with people I've never met before thanks to my work, but still, I don't know him. In spite of the fact both Ash and Becca have vouched for him, what will he think of me and my story? What if he thinks I'm crazy? Hell, even my own friends thought so. I draw in a breath to quell the panic beginning to rise in me. Oh well, only one way to find out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back and we'll do more and get further, hopefully, to something spooky. But I will be right back. If I can find the thing. There it is. Okay, be right back. Okay. I am back. Apparently sorry about that. A few hesitant steps forward, and then Ash suddenly pulling me back by my elbow.
Hold on, scaredy cat. Not too fast.
Hmm? Without warning, he flicks my forehead hard.
That hurts! What was that for?
He's already walking away when I look up, and I hurry to catch up to him, puzzled. I really don't understand this guy. At least explain why you're flicking other people's foreheads all of a sudden. I don't know. It's behaving weird today. Dr. Beast doesn't know what he's doing. So rude.
Get yourself together, will you? He's not going to bite. He's very accommodating, too.
I wasn't scared of him or anything.
You don't look like it. Didn't sound like you were okay last night either.
Oh, he's sharp. Huh?
What was that last one? Hey! Don't just ignore me!
All questions and retorts die in my mouth once he opens the door to the shop. A cast iron bell attached to it chimes slowly, announcing our arrival. Oh, yeah, maybe. The smell of freshly brewed coffee welcomes us in as soon as we step in. Like the usual, several tables and chairs have been set up for the patrons, but most of the customers have forgotten them in favor of a more comfortable throw pillows and beanbags the staff is laid out on the floor. Becca would love to know they have something like this on Sundays. She's been complaining how uncomfortable the library chairs are for a long time now. Ash leads to a secluded spot near the window where an old man, probably in his 50s or 60s, is seated, enjoying the brew in a book.
Professor Clark. It's just Andrew now. I'm no longer your professor, Detective Inspector Frey.
The guy, Andrew, looks up from his book and gives him a smile. Sheepish look crosses Ash's face at the older man's admonishment. More unusual, in my opinion, is seeing him appear like a parent has just scolded him. But it's just a familiarity between them, one that goes beyond what someone expects from a simple student and mentor. With another warm smile, he gestures for us to take the empty seats opposite him.
Have you been waiting long?
Quite some time.
Oh, he knows. He's sharp. He knows. He really knows, but he's kind of mad at her because she won't tell him what's going on on the grander scale.
But I come here early on weekends. Best time to get their first serving of bear claws. They're the only place that serves it here. I took the liberty of ordering for you two. I hope you don't mind. I thought it'd be best to talk over a decent helping of coffee.
Soon enough, a waiter brings us 2 more cups and sets down a basket of pastry.
Aren't you going to introduce the lady?
Ah, right. Sorry. Isabella, this is Prof. Andrew. He's one of my professors back at the university.
Yes.
Andrew, this
a
is
long,
Isabella
long time.
Santos.
Santos. Portuguese? Spanish? Brazilian? Mexican?
Filipina, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
There we go. She's Filipina.
Ah, your name carries a lot of history, Miss Santos. Just Andrew is fine. Don't do what Ashton's doing. He doesn't listen to this old man.
He doesn't listen to anyone more like. The awkward tension typically present in first meetings dissipates after that. I was expecting someone strict and, to an extent, someone severe. Professor Andrew Clark is definitely the opposite of what I had in mind, and the more personable kind, similar to a grandfather who dotes on you at family gatherings. Well, I mean, this takes place in Europe, I think, so I don't think that it'd be very likely that there'd be a Mexican there. It's pretty uncommon. It's obvious why Ash has taken a liking to him.
Ashton tells me there's something you wish to discuss that I could help with. Let's hear it then.
I give Ash a hesitant glance, but he just nods and gestures towards Andrew with his head. He's leaving this to me. It's my story to tell, after all. Keep it short and concise. I found a letter in this old mansion, now cursed. Exactly as I've told Ash and Zach when they asked about it. I don't mention the name of the place. No use saying it now that someone else legally owns it. No use dragging other people into my problems.
I'm sure it's that letter I found. But I don't know anymore. I just want to know how to escape this nightmare.
Of course. We're talking about the one in Anslem Village, aren't we?
How did you...
Don't look so surprised. There's only one place popular enough here if we're going to talk about hauntings.
Ah, he's sharp.
I once had a colleague who wrote about it and the urban legends surrounding the place. Years worth of study, but fascinating. It's a shame he passed away at such a young age. He would have done a much better job at explaining topics like this one compared to me.
Nothing shady about that.
Ashton here might disagree, but it's an interesting topic in sociology, if you care to have an open mind.
Studying the science and theory behind it is completely different from outright believing in it.
You don't believe in those stories, sir?
Now, this isn't a question of belief. All I'm saying is things like these speak a lot about a place's culture and history.
It's really interesting.
And it's not just limited to ghosts. Monsters, gods, you name it. Even you, Miss Santos.
Even me?
What about me?
How you respond to these stories. It tells a lot about you and your upbringing, in the same way it tells me why our detective inspector here finds such topics absurd. Interesting, isn't it?
My head is starting to spin from all this. I'm not the smartest person around, but I understand what he's trying to get at, I think. It's still too much to take in at once. I look to Ash for help, but his eyebrows are drawn in a frown. If he keeps staring like that at his cup, I'm pretty sure it'll crack soon.
There's still something you're not telling.
Didn't I tell you everything the other day?
Yeah, but you mentioned the rights. Then you proceeded to drop the topic right after. What's with that?
They don't have anything to do with this.
Rights? Luke and Hannah, right?
Yeah, they're the ones who got the place.
I'm not surprised. They're the kind who gets what they want once they set their eyes on it.
That's true.
From what I've heard, word gets around.
Maybe a heavy sigh escapes my lips. Perhaps popular or not, they're just my clients, albeit a little pushy, but just clients. End of story. What is it again that Becca does when dealing with a particularly difficult child? The pesky, annoying kind? I wish I could remember. I certainly could use the same trick right now.
Ashton, look here. I know you're trying to help, but the deal's almost already closed. The papers are being prepared. Once it's done, it's over. I'm just their agent.
And when is that happening?
When what? Is there even a purpose to this line of questioning?
Your working relationship with them. When's it going to end?
Hopefully in a week.
About a week from now. It depends on how long the approval process would take, but they wanted us to rush it.
Really? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, really. Unless they want to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent. If yes, then I don't see a problem with it. Now stop annoying me about it.
Don't accept it.
What? Why? It's my job.
Oh lord, even my younger siblings aren't this difficult to deal with. Then again, Ash is far from a younger sibling to me. If you'd only spell it out, surely I'd understand. We wouldn't even have to talk about it right now. That's how it is, right? Find an even ground, talk about it like the adults we are? It wasn't like this before, but somewhere along the way, something has changed us as people, as friends. I wish there's a way I could tell why or when. Instead, I'm left searching blindly for reasons. The next thing we know, we'll be drifting further and further apart. How frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
God, I love this guy.
Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Dang.
Speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing it.
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. Many people think he's lazy, but it's actually the opposite. I see that hasn't changed.
Sir Andrew.
Oh, really? How is he back when he was your student? I'm sorry, I need to ask. He doesn't talk much about that.
And there's a reason why. Please don't.
Tried to sleep on the first day of class. He didn't repeat it after what I made him do when I caught him. Students like him are the easiest to deal with, once you know what piques their interest. I'd have to say, he's one of the very few who's actually interested in the subject, though. But there was this one time when...
By the end of the conversation, Ash looks like he's praying for the ground to swallow him. He's never been one to talk about himself. What I know about him are mostly bits and pieces I've gleaned over the years. He's an atrocious singer, he's bad at art, and he has a personal vendetta against mornings. Now it feels like he isn't even that hard to figure out after all. It's past noon when Andrew has us leave for another meeting. Has to leave us for another meeting, but before we separate...
Ms. Santos, a word of advice. Just keep in mind that when it comes to cases like this, things aren't always what they seem.
Naturally, the mention in the letter was brought up several times during our talk. And though Ash is right and that Andrew offers a different perspective, he has left me with more questions than answers instead. What is she? What does she want from me? Is she ever gonna leave? They all continue to bug me after we've left the coffee shop. I don't even notice when Ash takes a different turn on our way back.
Where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going?
He doesn't answer, but shortly he stops his car in front of a small nondescript food stall, a little ways from the movie house. If I wasn't paying closer attention, I would have missed it without a doubt. He motions for me to wait as he gets off the car and walks in its direction. Sheesh. If you want to buy something, just say it. No need to make yourself look mysterious. Makes you look more like a dork than cool. The wait isn't long, however. Soon he's walking back holding 2 fish-shaped cones in both hands. Ice cream, parfait, across the 2. By the time he's back inside the car, he's given up any effort to figure out... I've given up any effort to figure out what he's bought. Not that it looks bad. It's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
Oh. I have to move my head back a little when he thrusts it at me to avoid the ice cream and fruit toppings from the ending on my nose.
What's this
From ending up on my nose. It's taiyaki.
My arm's getting tired. 5, 4, 3.
With a wary glance, I take it off his hands. I still don't understand why there's a need for ice cream today. Nevertheless, I take a small bite. Aww. It's actually pretty good. I must have shown on my face because he chuckles as soon as I take another one.
Saw the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try. It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Do I need to have a reason?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, here you do.
Are you really going to ask me that?
Here's the thing with Ashton Frey. He does not just treat anyone to free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Hell, he even asked me to teach him how to haggle once. Haggle! Of all people who'd ask me that. I'd have expected such a request from Becca, but Ash? Not at all. If I'm going to be honest, he looks a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. I think he's starting to regret ever buying this.
The other day? The movie with Zach and Rebecca? Rebecca's there, yeah. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, during the movie, we, that's to say, we... Shit. Should have written down something first.
Get to the point, Ashton.
Right. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry for, not getting to the point. I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
He's cute.
Oh.
That is so cute.
Okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going to say? You're not still angry, are you?
You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough.
I bite into the cone again, a small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve the heat crawling up my face. Oh my god. But I can't do that to Becca. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Why I'm feeling embarrassed over an apology, I have no idea. It's not like it wasn't called for. They were being mean, especially him, and Becca really likes Ash, and that's why they were... Yeah. Oh, I can't. Alright, I need just a second. I'm not even gonna put it on BRB. I just need to grab something to drink real fast. Second. And in that fraction of a second, it hits me. He skipped his day off just for today. I should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Silence is an awkward company while we finish our respective snacks. There are words for this, for people like us, for understandings and sentiments like this, yet in this instance they won't come. I promise he drops me off at the park right after, phrases unsaid still heavily in the air. This weather, the city's park gives a leisier and more languid vibe than usual. I said lazier, I'm stupid. I don't know why I hear sound leisure. That's a classy way of saying lazy. Leisure. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. Smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Maybe I should try walking home today to get my mind off things. Try and find the words somehow. I haven't done that in a
Thanks,
while.
Ash, for today.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Yeah, I will.
No. Oh no. Even so, I linger. We both do. A mild human breeze brings the smell of dried leaves, warmed earth, and a far-off distant memory. A false starts and awkward first meetings. Same place, same people, playing the same parts. Funny how of all the days, my brain chooses to remember it now.
Wait, Belle.
Ash exits his car. He strides unsteady. His strides are unsteady when he approaches me. Or maybe this is his uncertainty showing? I'm not quite sure. He's never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. He stops a short distance from me, close enough that he's within arm's reach, but just far enough for his voice to be heard over a decent small talk. If this is what it's going to be. He fumbles for something in his pockets.
Here, catch.
It's a good luck charm. I raise an eyebrow at him and he responds by shrugging and stuffing both of his hands back in his pockets. Somewhere to his side he finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait. Papa said long ago. He is so sweet. His voice is halting, hesitant when he finds it
My
again.
mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said.
It's a good luck charm.
I don't believe in this kind of thing now. But if it makes you feel safe, since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one.
Ash, no. You're so sweet. No, I can't do this to Becca. I can't. Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I've never been good with those. Perhaps at the moment. Oh, sorry. Both of these are terrible to say. These are both terrible things to say. I close the short distance separating us and give him a light punch on his arm. The gesture familiar in place of phrases one couldn't spin together or answers too early to seek out.
See,
Oh,
you can be pretty nice when you're trying.
Oop. Okay, it didn't skip. Thank God, I was worried about that. Good morning. Hi. Make sure it didn't skip anything real quick. This. Okay, yeah, we didn't miss anything. I'm so sorry I had to sneeze. See, you can be pretty nice when you're trying.
I am nice.
When you're sleeping, but thanks for this.
Don't go losing it. It brings bad luck if you do.
Well, that's telling, isn't it?
Wait, are you serious?
I knew there's a catch. This asshole.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You did this on purpose, didn't you? Oh, I should have known.
Not entirely, but seriously, if anything happens, tell me. I'll be around.
This guy. Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. He's back to teasing me, back to our usual routine, back to what we're comfortable with. But for all that, I believe in him. I just hope I can keep them safe. Keep him safe. A light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and the distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. Maybe I need to visit the grocery too. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? The cat's name is Beruthiel. Or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion, but it speaks grace much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he switches his tail and his eyes follow my hand's every movement. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all of these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now, well, if it's a cat, they do that. So it's, it's fine. Now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home they're considered ill omens.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up without a younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Graceful or not, there's no use in moping. I short breather. My cats usually look at them when they want to nuzzle them. So they'll stare at my hands and then they'll push their foreheads against them and stuff. They demand their pets. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad, even if it is a cat, as long as he doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on one of its paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before. A cat. Not black, of course.
Of course. I don't even know where my cat is. She's probably in the window in the other room.
And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
Those are good cat names. I take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one into my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
I won't feed big. Ha. Of course. He doesn't. No. He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs it once, twice before. Oh, it's her. Hey. Like a good, properly trained pet, Beruthiel responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps up in the direction of the voice. Miss McCulloch is hard to miss, what with her height.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
No.
Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCulloch.
Miss McCulloch.
Were you harmed in any way?
Why would your cat harm me?
I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Oh. She? All this time I thought. The pause in conversation, if it can be called one, is uncomfortable. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCulloch.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
Is
there a problem with my cat?
I have a black cat. And mostly black cat.
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it.
Nothing has happened to me so far.
It's for you. Displeasure is evident on her face. Of course, I've forgotten. For other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running out your mouth off, Isabella. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Ooh, awkward.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. Sorry about talking about your cat. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she's forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion.
I don't know.
With my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion. The
letter, the same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McCulloch that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She's not gonna believe me. She's not gonna believe... Oh.
Don't mind me.
Hey.
I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCulloch.
Miss McCulloch. I hasten to pick up all the bags I left on the bench and ran as far as my legs can take me. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who has been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable, but it isn't. Interesting. Hunger isn't what's gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. Distracts you. Eats at you. Devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home.
Oh.
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide. The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent. Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
That was out of nowhere. What? No. she wasn't on this chart. Now we know why. No. No. This isn't what I want. Wait. Did she ever even see the letter? No. When did she see it? Our number was 6. 6 people. Not counting me. There was the Wrights, that's 2, and Miss McCullough, Ash, Zach, and Becca. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone kept telling me, and so why? Immediately I rushed to my study table and searched my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device, but I pay it no mind. There are more important things right now. Right now, I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago, and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose, I'm sure of it. I just talked to her, and a sob escapes me, and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. Same one I've been hiding from. Same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. Jeez. Could have been I'll go on a killing spree near you and I just gotta call her. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick up. Tell me to turn down the waterworks and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Oh my god. Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
TV runs loudly in the background. Well, a deafening static sounds from my phone speakers, but in my ears I can only hear the screams, or pleas, or whispers. We are not safe. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body so wants to sleep to forget what I heard, what I saw last night, but it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly I become aware of how awkward my position is and the angst that accompanies sleeping in a curled up position the night before, if I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud, and instead the words weigh heavier on me than each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have. The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly, and I look at it as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. To all BRC employees, in light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We are expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you. Joanne Alice Schultz, PRC HR Manager. If this were one of the typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going to keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place itself is The place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have caused me. Oh. I mean... It's the right thing to do to go, right? That's what you do. I mean, you can't... It's okay, I know what you mean. Okay, go to work. Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile no matter how bad things get and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. I don't know if there is a bad ending path. Well, okay, so if real quick, I'm gonna shift tab real quick. Look at this. There's something interesting about this game. Look at the amount of achievements there are. Look at the amount of achievements that could be. It seems like there's a very, very big branching path. Very, very, very big branching path. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule, like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it in my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too I'll deal with. Somehow I'll find a way and make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me, even if I must do it on my own. I'm sure there's many paths, based on what I'm seeing. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'd likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything's better. Right? Yeah, me too.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and I've been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to. Anyway, if I want to forget. Employee of the month. That's another path. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Oh. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. Background about the place, its history from current owners and a list of employees hired under BRC. I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired, but I'd remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Then the letters? No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter.
I need to. No, if it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up just yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that'll be useful, I grab all of them and stuff them into my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... The noise cuts sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person's certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over a wasted company resources. Most of the time it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for said object. Each stride of my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workspace. Right. I lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping on my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learn to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about the ground, with the paper tray also having been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper, but the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. The chill makes his way up my spine as numbing as the day in the attic, each crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. Oh, don't. As if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. My own traitorous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. Hey, how you doing? God damn it. Ghost printer ink is expensive. It's her, standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. I take a step back, the pen I'm holding slips from my hand, and her entire head turns. Oh dear God. A scream almost escapes my mouth as I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Well, nearer and nearer. Sounds are getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. I didn't need to come to work. Someone please save me. Anyone. I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Oh God. Please don't let her hear me. Oh fuck. What do I do? Oh. I'm good at these. Oh. Gotcha. That actually made me... Thank you, rhythm game practice. Thank you. Thank you. Seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly I open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever's out there. Please don't let her notice. I want to live. Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna leave it at that. What a perfect place to stop. Who the hell is Hannah? Oh, we're her now. Fun. God damn. Okay. Well, he actually did pretty good. Okay, so now we're Hannah. We're gonna learn about Hannah in the next episode. Let me see. One save for the first playthrough. There can only be one thing. So, I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out what happened to Isabel. But as it is now, some interesting things are going on, and we will find out what those things are soon. But, so you guys, today is the evil day, the day of the cursed karaoke stream. You don't know what you guys asked for. It's gonna be an awful, awful thing, but hey, if you feel the need to come, it's gonna be at 4 o'clock. Oh. I will... Yes, I will be drinking. I will be drinking. And I will try to be good. But, you guys, I'm sorry in advance. I'm really not a good singer. It's gonna be scary, and I'm gonna be nervous, and it's gonna be terrible, and I'm sorry. But I love you guys, and I hope that the rest of your day goes well. Leading into that, but if we have spare time at the end of the stream, or if it's running a little short, I'll play something after the karaoke if I'm not super nervous or something like that. So, but until then, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great day. So, bye. Bye.